What is going on, guys? Ultimate Deadpool here, and I'm finally back with another Haunting Hour episode. So, as you can tell in front, we have three different things. Yes, that is three different things to basically review, discuss, talk about, whatever that is Halloween related or haunting related. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so let's start off with a simple one first. This is obviously a mug. I got this at it was some craft fair thing that my mother did. I was up there helping her set up, and then the booth next to us had this mug, and I couldn't resist. I had to have it. It was like $30. I'm pretty sure you can find the same thing on Amazon or eBay. If I find links to them, I'll put a link in the description below if you guys want to get this. But it has some of the main horror movie characters. You've got Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Pennywise, and then Jason Voorhees. So, and it's a really good, it's stainless steel, so keeps your water nice and, or whatever liquid you have, nice and cold. Comes with its own straw, so that's always convenient. Then it has a little thing over here, so that way you can have the straw out, and you can not spill it everywhere. So, I've been using this every day for about, I'd say about maybe 3 weeks. So, works really well. So, we'll go ahead and put that off to the side. So, again, if you guys want to get one of these things, I'll try to see if I can find a link in the description below. Sorry about that. I will try to see if I can find a link, if there is one. If I can find it, then I will put it in the link in the description. You guys get the point. Alright, now, I know I've recovered these two Jasons before, but this is what I thought the extent of the NECA Corporation's levels of details were, especially on this one, Freddy vs. Jason's Jason. And I was sadly mistaken when I came across the Part 7's New Blood, which is my personal favorite Friday the 13th movie because of the design of Jason. So, this one, it's got a nice face mold, really fairly screen accurate, even though you really don't see Jason's face in Part 6. Then you don't see Jason's face at all in Freddy vs. Jason. But even then, still really good detail, really nice detail on their jackets, weapons, and clothes, and all in all, really, really, really nice detail. And then you get the Part 7's Jason Voorhees, which basically, okay, we're going to go ahead and keep Freddy vs. Jason's Jason on screen. And then you got this freaking Jason right here. Holy crap, this is probably one of my favorite things I've ever found or ever gotten through a store. I did pre-order this before it came out. The one that I ordered still hasn't shown up yet, but I did find this one at Target. Sorry, I cannot talk today. And I had to get it because I thought whoever I ordered it from forgot about it, and they still haven't delivered it. So, and I ordered this in February. So, but really quick, I can't get over how much detail they added to this one, especially because like all of this usually is covered up by all that latex or like a rubber clothes and whatnot. You got his rib cage and stuff showing up here. You got really nice tears and wear and tear here. Even the arms, man. Even the arms are really gross looking. His forearms and stuff are all cut up and messed up. You've got his skeleton fingers and stuff here. His freaking knee joint is all exposed and stuff up here. You got bones and stuff showing all throughout here. Wear and tear on the back side of his pants, and then you've got the awesome Moneymaker ribcage shot on his back. And that's all molded. That's not that I commend whoever freaking designed this figure, because holy crap, I knew that their stuff was detailed, but I didn't think it was quite this detailed. And then you got his hockey mask. Now, I don't have his box with me right now, so don't expect to see all the other weapons and stuff that he comes with. He comes with 2 different alternative heads, one split broken mask, and then he also comes with the chainsaw weed whacker thing, as well as a couple other accessories. Then underneath his head or mask, you've got that. Sorry, it's a little lower than I thought it was. You got that really cool Jason Voorhees face. You got some bones showing around his skull. You got his chin and everything over here on his teeth, and you got his really messed up mouth there. So I mean, this is a very cool figure, and I really do like this design of Jason. This is by far my favorite design of Jason Voorhees. So you got to give the people at the NECA Corporation credit, because this is a very detailed figure. Now they did do a Part 7's Jason. I don't remember what year it was, but it was basically I think he had like one arm up and then one arm out, and then like his legs were basically opposed. I mean, obviously this is a very bad. It was almost kind of like this. This is kind of what they did, and you couldn't really do much with it except pose it like that and just put it on a shelf. This one you can do a little bit more with, because this is one of their more ultimate articulated figures. So it's very, very articulate, just like all the other stuff that they do. So again, really, really nice detail work. I cannot stress that enough. So, but yeah, I mean, this is just overall really good build quality. It's nice and solid. The paint doesn't flake off. I actually got another one of the Part 6 Jasons, and some of you guys know this, and put it in a fish tank with custom-made drowned Jason effect underwater, and it's held up just fine. The paint doesn't flake off. The fish don't get killed from it. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But if I ever get if my Jason Voorhees from Part 7 that I pre-ordered ever comes in, I can always either use that as another display piece or put it in the fish tank and hope for the best. But this is beautiful. I mean, obviously it's gross, but it's a beautiful figure. It looks really good. It doesn't feel cheap. And these things go for about like $30 or so, depending on where you get it from. And that's... I say they should sell this particular one for more because of how detailed it is. But, you know what? For $30, it's worth it. So, anyway, on to our next character, because I've been rambling on this one forever. Alright, this was another one that I pre-ordered in February. I got Jason and this one at the same time. So I figured it was only fair to have a classic movie monster in my collection. And since Frankenstein's monster was always my favorite as a kid, I figured, what the hell. I loved the Frankenstein movie from 1931, which is what this version of Frankenstein is from. And yes, I know it is Frankenstein's monster. It's not actually Frankenstein, but for the sake of the video, we're just going to call this thing right here Frankenstein. So, but this thing does come with a few accessories. He's got three different flowers, 2 different sets of hands, a pair of shackles, and 2 different heads, if I remember what's in the box correctly. So, oddly enough, he doesn't have any monster faces aside from this one. The other 2 faces that he comes with are like grins or like sexual smiles or something like that. He's got the bolts in his neck, which I actually just now noticed. Pretty basic, but I mean, back in 1931, they didn't exactly have, CGI and everything, so all of this was actually a whole bunch of prosthetics and makeup and a whole bunch of other shit. So, I mean, you gotta give whoever designed the monster credit, because that is what stayed. Considering when they released Frankenstein in 1931, that design for the monster has stayed to this day. So, you gotta give whoever designed that, who made that design credit, because it's just such an iconic thing now, and it's what everybody thinks of when they think Frankenstein. This is what they think of. There was a Frankenstein movie in 1910 but it wasn't quite the same as the one from the 30s, and by far the one from the 30s is way better anyway. So even if it is black and white. But, yeah, I mean, Frankenstein, he's got a little bit of nice detail work. He's got a really nice head mold. It does look like Boris Karloff, a little bit in his face. He's got the big eyebrows and the big top head looking thing. Like I said earlier, he's got the little bolts in his neck. And this one actually did come through the mail. So I don't know where the hell Part 7's Jason is that I pre-ordered, but this one actually did come through the mail. Then he's got he has some really good stitching work on his arms to show that he is made of a couple of different people. So, and then he's got really I cannot talk today. This particular figure has articulated wrists. Typically, I've never actually seen something like that seen an NECA Corporation figure do this. But Frankenstein is actually able to do this. Why, I don't know. But none of the other characters that I have are able to do that. He's got like huge freaking, probably like size 20 boots. That, now that I think about it, I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to do a size comparison between anytime. Jason from Freddy vs. Jason is by far the tallest figure I have, with the exception of some of the Predators. So, yeah, I mean, freaking Frankenstein's monster is huge, dude. So, wait, is he actually taller than Jason? They are about the same height. So, that's pretty cool. Because in the book, Frankenstein's monster is 8 feet tall. And then in the movie, he's like, I think 7 to 7.5 feet tall. Because nobody on Earth is 8 feet tall, especially not in 1931. But, yeah, so, I mean, this is a very fun figure. It's a very fun movie. It's really not as scary as some of the modern day horror movies because it was done in 1931. But if you haven't watched it, I would definitely recommend looking at it. It's a very fun movie. It is a little bit slower because it is, again, 1931. But it is just a phenomenal, fun classic. So that's about all I can describe it as. It's just simply a classic. So, not much else. I mean, like I said, I did pre-order these two at the same time, and only Frankenstein actually came in. So I don't know where the hell Part 7's pre-ordered Jason is. This is one that I got at Target. This is one I got through the mail. So I don't know if this one's just in transit or what the hell it is. But you know what? I still have it, so I'm not too worried about it. My brother likes these things too, so worst case scenario, I can always give that one to him for Christmas. So anyway, that's basically it for this video. I will do here in a minute, I'm going to film another video for later, which is probably going to get more views than this one does anyway. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all next time on Ultimate Deadpool. Peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.